Where do you come from? Where you going? What are you drinking tonight? Let's keep 'em flowing. Where do you come from? Where you going? What are you feeling tonight? And what are you showing? Where do you come from? 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 Where you going? What are you drinking tonight? Let's keep 'em flowing.
Welcome, bienvenue to the Halloween edition of the Late Night Maple Gamer Show and the international edition. Nads is joining us from the lovely Mexico.
Yes.
So welcome, bienvenue, the Late Night Gamer Show with Rudiggz and Nads, a cloud gaming talk show where we, two Canadian gamers, chat about everything GFN, gaming in the past week, and the latest on Bungie's Destiny 2. I'm joined as always by my super co-host, leveling up the podcast as always, Sebastian. How are you doing? Well, you're in paradise right now. So
exactly. I'm in paradise. It's 30 degrees here, and it's quite warm and humid. It's nighttime. You don't really see it, but like a pretty amazing Mexico, Acapulco Bay. Very great place to visit. Happy to be here.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. Well, thank you for being able to tune in all the way from Mexico. That is awesome. Well, today on episode 61, we'll be getting into, as always, Destiny 2 TWAB, led by Nads. And then we'll be talking about the news in GFN and the gaming world. So we'll be jumping into all sorts of things there. And so why don't you... what have you been gaming on this week? Have you been able to get to games? I know that you've been getting on planes and traveling the world, so I know it's a little bit busy for you, but let me know what you were gaming on before that.
Well, I was able to play some Destiny 2 for sure, continuing some Festival of the Lost, try to get all those triumphs complete, and try to accumulate everything. So really a lot of fun. Now everything is fixed, so it's great to have. Other than that, I've tried on xCloud. I've played some Halo Infinite, the campaign, because like why not, right? You have access to the campaign, why not try it out, right? So that's how I could play really, and just in terms of time, I spend my time on the beach or like by the pool, just enjoying some margarita, right? So I've been like taking a break on video game most of the week now.
Yeah, that's important, to unplug while you can while you're out in paradise. Shout out to Xbox International Podcast. Just subscribed. I want to say thank you, dude. Appreciate you coming out to the show. I know that you probably came over from Purple's, and I want to thank Purple for her continued support and shouting people over to come over. Bliss, thanks for coming and hanging out, as well as Cami28, a friend of the show. So thank you. So have those been the two games you've been up to this week? Some Halo and Destiny?
Yes, that's pretty much it. Halo and Destiny, so keeping it with the Bungie excited round. I've looked into playing some Genshi, a little bit more Genshi. Like I bought this my GameSir X2, so I can put my phone in it, so I can play games. It's great to have. It's great for traveling. I freaking love it. It goes very well too. It's just like you need to have the proper super end grip for it, and I found like my hands are too big for it, and it could be like, yeah, your end can get sore over time. So like, going back to a normal controller might be easier, right?
Well, that's pretty neat. Yeah, if you can get on some Genshi, I've been meaning to load that up as well and see what it looks like on the 3080 tier as well for GFN. See that ray tracing, see that nice crispness. Plus, everybody tells me it's a Breath of the Wild type of thing. So
Yeah.
I actually loaded it up, and then it was asking me to sign in with a different account. That always turns me right off a game. So I don't know. When I get over that, I'll get into it. But other than that, I've been gaming on some tons of Horizon Forbidden West. I'm making my way through the campaign, enjoying the heck out of that, as well as some Battlefield Revolution. I was able to jump into some SPG stream he likes to host. Some huge battlefields, massive wars, all set in place in World War One. You can like get inside a plane. You can get on like the battlefield, just spawn in with your teammates. I was able to have some pretty good games, some not so good games, but you just have fun yelling with your teammates and shooting up some stuff. All on xCloud. So
That's
that was
awesome.
pretty neat as well. And then I was able to jump onto some Fortnite with the family. That was a lot of fun. I had my little brother and my little sister just carry me completely to four in a row victory royales, all on stream. We never lost. I was like, oh my gosh, what is happening? We had Jeff Janak jump in, and we also had Certified Doc come in as well. So yeah, just having some fun. And then we played some Destiny 2 as always on our community stream. So just getting up to some PvP, and I think we got slapped pretty bad.
Yeah, that's usual.
Working well for us. But,
yeah. I blame on Bliss for like bringing all the good players.
He's too good for us.
Yeah, I feel though that I think like there's some issue with the matchmaking system, because the other day I played and I got matchmade with those like third. I was like doing like 3 point up like in KD, and I was like, holy spray, I can barely just get to one. Most people are like 3.0 KD and stuff like that. I have a feeling now, like, because it's just with this system, a lot of people are quitting and they're like, no, I'm not gonna play PvP because it's all a good player. I always matchmake, and it's terrible, right? So I wonder if like there's an issue in there where like they're gonna be fixing it in the future. We'll see.
Could be. And yeah, we'll get into it more with some Destiny 2 TWAB. Do you want to jump in and see what they've been talking about this week?
Yeah, just before I get on to the TWAB, I'm just going to cover some of the stuff that Xur is like selling right now. So if you want to get into Destiny 2 and go see Xur, he's currently on Nessus in the Acadian Valley. Some of the item exotics that he's selling, first of all, we have the Queen's Breaker, which is a terrible linear fusion rifle right now. It used to be good until they nerfed it. For the Hunter, we got the Capri Sting with a total of 64 roll, which is not too bad. Then for the Titan, we have the ACBO zero feedback fence. This one has a total of 65, which is not too bad, but very high in mobility and high in intellect. And that for the Warlock, we got the Getaway Artist with a total of 63. And very high, like very spiky, high in mobility, resilience, discipline, and strength. So it's not the greatest. In terms of weapon, we have the Wolfstone Drop, available with Dragonfly Impulse Amplifier. So if you don't have that bow, that was like great bow when it came out. Also, we have two snipers with decent roll. We have the Oculus SR V102. So the Oculus Sniper can produce more mine cells, the solar weapon, and it has high impact reserve feeding frenzy, which is a decent sniper. I'm waiting to see more craftable one in the future. Talking future, we also have the sniper rifle Far Future with Wellspring Surplus, which is decent. I think Wellspring Surplus goes well together. I've seen a lot of people using that. Moving on into armor for the Hunter, the decent one, I think, all of them has a total of 62, and it's the chest armor, which has like recovery, discipline, and intellect, pretty high. So a decent one there if you're looking for something good. For the Warlock, the Warlock doesn't have really much. I didn't find it was like a perfect one. Like there's some like with a great peak, but they're all like 59, which is terrible. This one is the chest armor. It has 62 total, and also you also have mobility, recovery, and intellect very high. So it's alright, I guess, right? Other than that, let's look at the Titan. I can hear a lot of music in the background. For the Titan, sorry if you hear all this. For the Titan, we have like
Mexico.
Exactly. You have the Gauntlet with like eye recovery, eye strength, which is pretty good. And other than that, I think that's pretty much it. The rest is all like very flat, or like the distribution is not that great. In terms of Arc Moon, if you're interested to get the Arc Moon this week, we have Eye of the Storm with Arrowhead Break. Not too bad. And the Desmond Cell has Vorpal with polygonal rifling and accurized round. Pretty decent one. So that's for the Xur. Moving on to our TWAB there. All right. So within the TWAB, we currently have before moving on to the TWAB festival, the last is currently will be ending on November 8th. So you still have 1 week left. So it's not too bad. And we have 37 days left until the end of this season. Sorry?
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm still there.
Okay.
Okay. It might be laggy.
I think you were saying. Yeah, I think you were saying that the end of the Festival of the Lost is going to be November 8th, and we have 37 days left of the season. So just recapping those 2 points.
Yes, exactly. So we're coming to a close, so make sure you get everything done. Moving to the TWAB, the first portion we have is about Mara Jr., who's the voice of Akira Ray. She's currently at the ER due to clot in her lung, so hopefully she's gonna recover. And the best for her, like, to recover and get better, because we want to see her again making the voice over Akira Ray. Following that, if you scroll down, we have the Festival of the Lost community fashion. So we had like different fashion where people had like submitted their fashion of how they look like. We had the Telesto looking like kind of character there. Scrolling down, you also asked. Oh.
Sorry, Nads. I think people are saying they're having trouble hearing you.
Oh, okay. Is it my connection terrible? Is that why?
I think it may be the Mexico to Canada to thing. Is there any way that you can switch maybe back to that other microphone you were using? Maybe that will be more clear.
Let me see here. There's a lot of background.
We swear it's only this week. We swear it's only this week.
Yeah.
Nads is coming in from Mexico, so it's a little bit of a tough stitch. We appreciate you coming in and letting us know about the TWAB. How's this?
How is that? Is that a little bit better?
It is actually a little bit better.
All right. Hopefully everybody can hear me. So moving on, party in Mexico, yes, there's a party going on in the background. So we were just looking at this about the last fashion. We had a couple people submitting like,
Oh no,
a different designs. So
it got a little bit worse. Okay, so
just scroll through the designs.
I can try and so we got some different designs here. We got looking like Darth Vader. We're coming down here. This is some Silent Hill action, and a new Silent Hill exclusive coming to play. Well, exclusive for 1 year before it releases to PC, coming to PS5. So, little homage to that, I believe. And what's interesting is that Bungie chose to display the Silent Hill sort of dress up because they're all in it with Sony and PlayStation, right? So why not show off and do a little preview for Silent Hill, which is coming exclusively to PlayStation? You see? Everybody's all connected, so interesting.
Yeah.
Are we getting crafting weapons?
Oh, wow. Yeah, so basically DSC is getting their weapon craftable now.
Oh, wow. That's going to make people go back into... and will we get chess puzzle?
They didn't mention about that. Maybe the secret chest is going to give you a possible like red border. But every encounter has a chance to drop off with a red border or a deep type weapon. And the other good thing is that if the raid is the raid of the week for Pinnacle, then you can do the encounter over and over just to get like red border over and over. So there's going to be a way to farm it.
Oh my! So they're partying it up.
Yeah, I can hear like people.
Oh!
I can hear people cheering in the background.
Okay, and then what do we have here? Lightfall crafting. So we're talking next February. What are we talking about here?
Yeah, coming Lightfall, there's going to be some change in the crafting system because they noticed that a lot of people are ordering their deep sight weapons in the vault and just accumulating junk basically in the vault. So there's like a different thing. They notice different issues, and they have a different goal to achieve from there. So where are you gonna be able to get some of the currency for crafting from activity? There's gonna be the weapons that are not craftable. Then they're gonna drop with deep sight with it. So there's gonna be some slight change, which is gonna make it better in terms of inventory and like your currency basically. So you can see in there.
The goal is to reduce deep sight weapon hoarding. Strategy: introduce alternate ways to earn deep sight currencies. Goal: reduce bad luck and weapon recipe unlocking. So that's interesting. They're trying to even out the deep sight because, they never get anything perfect. And what's this that I'm rolling on? A Stadia Destiny 2 update. So they did this all for like, what, 5,000 people out of 25 million?
But that basically, like you're saying there, they just say to enable your cross save. So that's the big thing. Enable your cross save. That's the short version of what's going on there. They're going to come up with a solution in the future, but right now, keep your cross-save enabled within the Bungie.net, and also don't turn it off after January 8th.
Yep. And what do we have? Bungie bounties.
Yeah,
Get rid of them. That's my
basically, theory. You can get an emblem by just playing against or with some of the employees. There's a full schedule down below. But if you participate with them, there's a chance for you to get the nice emblem there.
Nice. Yeah, it looks like almost Olympic-like.
Yeah, pretty much. If you scroll down, you'll see the old schedule there. It's basically November 3rd and November 4th, I think.
Oh, yes, I've seen this. So, yeah, you have to play these players and stuff like that, right?
Yeah. So, and just watch out for Crucible. If you back out, you can get like blocked or like banned for 30 minutes. So, and they also added the Vanguard strike. So, like this, you can go and play some PvE and still get the emblem. Here we have Prime Gaming, so now you can claim those items from Prime Gaming if you have Amazon Prime. So which is pretty good.
Nice. Always good to get free stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But really, you probably already have all this stuff if you play any amount of Destiny.
Yeah. Usually I now have at least one or two of those items. So it's like a little bit random. So, but it's good. It's free if you have Amazon Prime. Other than that, after this, we have some issue being fixed. So some what do you call that? They just basically fixing. Yeah, they're fixing some of the game issues. So one of the main one was in regards to Festival of the Lost, which got resolved. But there's like more to it. Some shaders don't provide the right color, so they're gonna fix that. And also, I think there's like some other issue with some ornament, if I remember right. So they're coming out with a bunch of issues. So on Tuesday, they're going to be doing another update, fixing some of those problems. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That's,
cool.
That's pretty much it, yeah. And other than that, we have movie of the week. We have a spooky theme. Very funny. I'm pretty sure you can put this sound on this, but yeah, it's like the spooky music. It's pretty funny.
Because it's that time. Happy Halloween.
Exactly.
Party! And then we have headphones. Oh.
Am I too loud right now?
A little bit. Let me turn you down a little bit there. And then we have, oh my gosh, someone's real singing there. Now we have this audio device.
Pardon us. It just seems like he's always hungry. When I first became a mother, I didn't realize how much time would just be spent feeding him.
What?
Do you mind?
No.
No, he doesn't look much like me, I know. There are a lot of orphans these days.
Okay. Sounds scary. Then we have and then artists of the week. These are pretty cool. So we have the Drifter and Glint telling ghost stories. Oh, that's a nice little Twitter. Give it a like here. So it looks like almost like a movie poster. Oh, I never thought of the Drifter having a ghost, but I guess he does. And then, coming up next on the artwork, we have the Elixni doing some trick-or-treating with the baby things going on. Because, you know, it's that time of season. That's why I got the mask on, folks. This is not an everyday thing. We have some more Gundam Titans because that was the look of the season. You're still able to get it. Looking pretty sweet. Almost like a Nintendo 64 kind of feel for me. And then we got this has to be the lowest effort I've ever seen make the Bungie art wall. I mean, this is just a little Elixni dressed up like a pumpkin. Oh, we had Nads drop off. I hope he's doing all right. And yeah, other than that, we have more and more. Ooh, this Titan looks pretty epic. Here, see, this looks like a little bit of hard work put into a drawing here.
Mm-hmm.
Looking pretty epic there. Oh, gives me real Gundam vibes. I feel like they must have taken that from like a movie poster on the Gundam universe.
Definitely looks like it.
Well, and long time TWAB. It's been a while since I've had the pleasure of writing one of these, and it's always a thrill to dive in just a bit deeper on what's coming into the Destiny and what we're excited about. Make no mistake, they are honestly written by a good-sized group of folks here at Bungie. Subject matters, experts, editors, localizers, a bunch of people. Some TWABs may be brief and some may be massive, but each one is authored with the same amount of love. Thanks for stopping by for another installment. Until next time, I'll be dreaming of a fully crafted trustee. Ooh.
Yeah, so that's the big thing, right? We're going to be able to craft weapons from the DSC. Like that's going to be a massive thing. It's going to be fun to do, right? So
yeah, that'll be cool. All right. Well, without further wait, let's hop into the gaming news this week. All right. What do we have going on this week? Well, can I find the tab? Well, we have a big sale going on in the GFN universe. If you have not heard or seen a lot of people posting about it, it's basically half price off your membership at the priority level. And here I'm just about to bring it up here so we can all experience the greatness together. So limited time pricing, 6-month membership, just $29. Is that $29.99 for the entire membership?
Yeah,
I feel
for
like
I think 6 months.
That is crazy low. So pretty insane. 40% off of the standard price. So a little bit of a discount you're getting there. The priority tier just lets you get instant access to the games that you own on Steam, Epic, or Ubisoft, that their Connect version, or what is it called? Plus. I don't know. But yeah, it works flawlessly on both Nads and Nads setup. It has a lot of flexible bit settings, works on your phone, your TV, basically a Stadia-like, although it doesn't have the same community and console aspects. It's more of a tool or plugin that allows you to play games you already own in the cloud. And the cloud, in this case, looks extremely nice because they know how to do graphics. They put a lot of graphics cards in people's computers, so they know what they're doing here. We see a lot of support from Google specifically into GFN. So this could be one to go for a while here. Yeah, let's if you're looking for something to jump in, now is the time to give this a test out. Real big offering here, and a lot of people are saying that they're targeting at the Stadia people who are now not getting their November Pro games. So they're going to be looking for, another option. What's my new cloud gaming situation? GFN's got a huge library. We're talking over 1,400 games, and every Thursday we get a list of games that they're dropping off. So this week we got V Rising, which is a Diablo type of game. It's about vampires. Obviously, with the V Rising, you go and collect blood and armor and build a castle, and actually it deteriorates every day if you don't maintain it. So there's inventory management. If that's your type of thing, get into something like that. Or maybe Victoria 3, Star Ocean, The Divine Force, Paper Cut Mansion, which is rumored to be a pretty epic game. And all of these good games are coming out on their release date, and they're being accessible through GFN. We also got some big classics like Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, Draw Slasher, Astrigos, Curse of the Stars, another big title. That's a bit of an older one, but we have new titles like Saturnalali. I can't say it. Saturnalali. Nope, it's not coming out right. Guild Wars, actually, they have it listed here, but I know we got an update where they said Guild Wars were not being released. So Simpleton has a question. You have to own the games for GFN. Is that correct? Yes. So it is not like Stadia where they kind of gifted you pro games for your subscription. GFN subscription allows you to use their tool with your existing games. So that being said, if you do have Prime Gaming, you can actually claim like 4 free games every single month, and that can be used on GFN most of the time, not all of the time. But it's worth checking out and grabbing those games as well to sort of get that little free boost onto GFN if you're also Amazon Prime member. That being said, Sniper Elite 4 is joining the GFN family, Labyrinth, and Volcanoids. That sounds like something you don't want to catch. I don't want to get no volcanoids. It's really erupted on my you-know-what. But demos also available to play. Lego Brick Tales. So something that I feel like I never experienced on Stadia was those Lego games. Interesting enough, we're going to be seeing some demos. So that's a game you don't need to pay for or own at all. You just go in and click and play. And there's a huge category of free-to-play games if you go in there. I was talking to Nads about maybe playing some Splitgate, a roguelike co-op shooter, completely free to game. Genshin Impact is on there, free to play. I was playing Fortnite with my brother and sister the other night, free to play. Like, there's a lot of good gaming options. The rollerball game, Roller Champions, we never got on Stadia. GFN right now for free. So
there's definitely a lot of good options out there, free to play game and stuff. So.
Yeah, I would definitely say, and this is a good way to get your game on. Get your game on. Oh, I like that. I'm going to write that down.
Also, if you're interested to play Destiny 2 on GFN, currently on Steam, Destiny 2 is on sale for a different portion of it. Also, Cyberpunk 2077 is on sale, so it's a good thing you're able to access all those games from Steam or Ubisoft Plus. If they're on sale, you can get them and play on GFN to max out the graphics and the look of it. So.
Good evening, Jeffrey Janak. Yeah, so pretty awesome that if you're missing your Cyberpunk and you want to get into it, now's a perfect time to grab it, especially if you got it on Stadia. Now you can get your refund in January and pick it up for basically half price in time for the new content that's going to be dropping out, the Phantom Library, I believe, or Phantom Liberty. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think you're right there. But like that's the thing. So you can get it cheap right now while you can, because it's probably going to go back up in price.
Yeah, exactly. Because that game mostly stayed on top. But yeah, let's check out what we got else on the gaming radar that I've sort of created here. So here we're going to get into some other gaming news I've got to share. So all of you PS5 fans out there, some of you may know that I rock some PS5, talking Horizon Forbidden West. But people, we've been locked out of Discord, but for no longer, we are getting Discord. It's said to arrive March 2023 as an integrated feature into the PS5. So that's an awesome little thing for people to know, because I noticed as I was setting up things, I really missed that sort of aspect. And sometimes I have to attach like a little headphone into my ear and then have the headset on top of it. It's a silly thing. Yeah. Looking forward to seeing it. The rumor comes from a tweet, talking about integration between the two. So I look forward to it.
Yeah, I found the Discord is great because it's kind of a universal gaming chat, right? So it's just perfect.
Recently fell into the fold of Discord, but it really allows, gamer communities to stay connected and chat to each other, even though we may not be on the same platform or even playing the same game. It's cool just to hang out with the party chat with your friends, just, joke around, chill out, just chill. Yeah, that's what it's about. Like good times.
The good thing is that you can all play like different game and be in a group and just chat. So it's pretty good for that.
Exactly. And sometimes you just need that outlet to talk about your day, shoot the S with your friends, just chill out and have a good time. So nothing wrong with that. And it's just making it easier, so I'm happy about it. But what's interesting development in games we're starting to see here is the disc just a facade, or is it really a situation that we are going to be getting rid of? So it turns out the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 disc is basically empty. Nads, did you know this?
I saw the article about this. Which is weird. Why they put like nothing on the disc when the idea of the disc is to reduce the amount you have to do for the game.
Exact. Why do I freaking have a disc thing on my PS5 if I'm getting a disc just to unlock the software license for a digital download? It makes why not put a little bit on the disc? Make give me 20-30 gigs off. Like it just it blows my mind, grinds my gears. It's not what I want. Obviously it's not click to play goodness like I want in real life, but this may be the future of games, and having a disc thing on my PS5 may be useless. It may be the last console to ever have it, the last generation of consoles to have a disc changer thing. Nads is just nodding.
It's probably going to be having a big hard drive or having an external hard drive on the console.
Bliss asks, whereas the refund for Stadia games, should I check my email history? Bliss, you will be notified after January 18th about your Stadia refund. They will be contacting people about the Stadia refund after the closing. So you're going to want to pay attention to email January 18th, 2023. I'm sure we'll be seeing messaging, and Nads and I will tell you exactly how to do it when it drops. You do not have to worry. Don't have to worry. We'll be letting you know. And we'll let all of you know. So make sure you stay tuned here every Sunday, 10 p.m. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and always tune in because we're chilling out, having a good time. And don't get discs anymore. It's just a silly thing. Digital download. Unless, people like building up the walls, having the memorabilia. Like, I don't know. I want at least to save some sort of data by having a disc, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Like, do you think if I get God of War that I'll save any data by having a disc, or no?
Most likely. I think it's just specific games, right? So right now Modern Warfare 2 doesn't offer that. Maybe someone was able to look into the disc and notice that there's nothing on the disc. The rest of them be all downloads. But I have a feeling that other company or other developer, they will have data on the disc.
Yeah, I'm not going to get so lucky. All right, well, here's a little bit of interesting thing for my next story. It's all about Grime, which is one of my faves, my favorite faves. Grime Colors of Rod DLC coming to all consoles. So this was a tweet they sent out October 27th. That's right. In addition to PC and Stadia, our brand new free DLC will be bundled with the release on all consoles: Xbox One, Series, PS4, 5, and Switch. So that's all great. I tweeted saying there can't be Stadia. Stadia is gone, crying sad. I'm sad. I'll lose my 100% completion. First of all, this guy said depending on when Stadia closes its doors to updates, it is possible. So, when is Stadia closing their doors to updates? Is that a different date than January 18th? Is what I was wondering. We don't know anything about it, but it makes me think that there may be a day that we could hear, we're closing updates, and that may be a different dead day than January 18th. I'm just speculating here, but that
That's
could
a
be
weird
the end
one.
of Destiny 2 on Stadia. That could be the end of a lot of live service ESO on Stadia, and we could see that coming out the pipeline. I'm just saying, I do not know for sure, but it is could be two different dates. Now, I want to point out this guy's comment right here. Hilarious. A Stadia user spotted in the wild, a rare find, takes out camera and hides in the bushes. Like that's hilarious. So like
What the hell?
like Pokemon Snap. You get the reference?
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah. So the story continues a little bit here. A tweet 2 days later. The Colors of Rot free DLC is coming soon and will be bundled into the Grime launch on Switch, as well as the newly announced Xbox One Series, PS5, and PS consoles. No Stadia. So I asked about the Stadia. They said depending on the final release date and when we can upload updates to Stadia. We'll share more news when we can. So
I'm pretty happy they were able to move the game to other platform and they didn't rely only on Stadia with like the closure of the Disco, because I know other companies only rely on Stadia and kind of screw down, right?
yeah, exactly. I wanted to show off something else here. So for people, if you have a Prime membership, you can go ahead and claim a couple games. This one is a pretty interesting one, Shadow of War. You can claim on GOG.com, which I believe means you get it on Steam, if I'm not mistaken, which this game is epic. I mean, if you watch SPG and his gaming, he covers it a lot. I've been looking to try it, so that's a pretty good way to play it. Horus, Glass Masquerade Origins. So these games, I'm not too familiar with. Heroes Hour, Total Warhammer. But then we have Fallout 76 as a free game to claim on Prime. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
That's nice, yeah. The only issue is that we don't have, it's not playable on GFN.
No, it's not playable on GFN. I understand, but that's not going to do that. But just interesting to check it out and to be there and, make sure you're claiming these games on Epic, because you never know. I wish I was claiming them all the way back from time, because a lot of them do show up on GFN. A lot of them are good finds. So, hey, David Wilson, thanks for coming by and happy Halloween. Yes, I got my mask on. And it's Halloween where you are. I'm sure you're 5 hours in the future there. And Nads is out in Mexico, so we're all over the place on this podcast. I did have one more thing I wanted to cover. This is a new game that I have my Rudiggz radar on. All right. This is called Dave the Diver. I'm not sure how well this is going to play, so let me know if it's all choppy.
It's looking good on my side.
So basically, it gives me Moonlighter vibes because you go into the ocean and you're basically like encounter wildlife, do a little bit of platforming, exploring. There's characters, but you're also like farming, and you have these weapons. You got big bosses. It's an it looks like something I would really get into.
Mhm.
But then check this part out, Nads. You're also a sushi chef with everything you've caught that day.
That's awesome. So it's like
So
the Moonlighter vibe.
yeah, you
Totally.
have to prepare the food and stuff and maintain the restaurant. So I feel like it really has that vibe. It's coming out soon. It's gonna be on my radar, and I hope to be able to play it and have some fun with it. We're saying that the download maybe June 20th. No, we don't have a release date yet. Okay, never mind. But yeah, it was just something that caught my eye. If you're into Moonlighter or some cool little indie games, that may be one you're into yourself. So yeah.
Pretty neat.
Other
I think
than
that's gonna
that,
be a game I'll look into.
other than that, I don't believe I have too much else to cover this week. Did you have anything else you wanted to cover? I do have some game clips.
Yeah, sadly I cannot access my game clip right now. They're all
I
on my
gotcha.
computer.
I
But,
gotcha. Well, what am I sharing here? Stop sharing there. There we go. Yeah, so let's jump into a couple game clips. So the first one, just want to show off how cool the tall neck is in Horizon Forbidden West. So here we go.
It worked!
All right. I thought that was a pretty epic little scene there to jump onto that tall neck, activated. It's just so huge and powerful. It's quite the symbol of the game. Here is another clip. So this is a boss I was chilling on chat, just cursing at because it was taking me forever to beat.
You wanted your cannon, and that thing has him. This won't be easy to take down, especially with this.
I'll handle the...
Oh yeah, what are you gonna play? Wow. So I had to take down that freaking woolly mammoth of a beast. I was cursing. I'm just playing on Discord, and I'm like, "Damn elephant!" It killed me so many times. It was a tough one. It was a tough one. And then the last one I'm gonna show off a little bit here. Only uses hunter melee. I swear that's all I've seen him do.
That Dependo.
Yeah, he just got you too with the hunter melee.
Yeah, because he's running shotguns. He's shotgun and then hit you with the melee. So that's why he's getting his kill like this. What was that? He teleported in the air and just
Oh.
went to me. Thank you. I'm getting.
Nice little double kill there, huh? Just wanted
yeah.
to show that off. You know, what? Flex, what? Anyways. Yeah, just having fun. That was on the GFN 3080 RTX. You know, it's looking nice. Have that good response time. Got that double kill in before he was able to shield bash me. Yeah. Hey, Crow. Thanks for chopping in. Yeah, that Horizon Dawn looks insane. I bet you're having proper time with it. Yes, I am. You know, just getting through it. I'm gonna be done before I know it, and hopefully getting through this backlog of games because it is real. Sonic Frontiers is coming up. God of War. A lot of cool games on the horizon. So yeah. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Big special thanks to Nads for tuning in from Mexico and giving us the update on Destiny this week. I want to thank everybody in chat for coming out and hanging out with us this week. The two Canadian gamers chatting everything we think is cool. So appreciate you guys. Xbox International Podcast. Thanks for coming out and coming and subscribing. That was really big of you. And look forward to checking out your channel and what you got going on over there. Cammy28, a friend of this show. So thank you for coming by. Bliss, you know we love you. Purple Haze, thank you for telling your people of your show to come by over here. So we do appreciate that. Simpleton, what comes after the festival? We don't know what comes after the festival. I mean, we got Grandmasters happening right now, but it's pretty much a lull for 37 days.
We can have Iron Banner for sure and Trials, but also there's this prologue apparently for the story where we're gonna have to collect coin and upgrade the Alexni quarters. So that's something to stay tuned for.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, there's still plenty left going on this season. So, we'll keep you updated. Nads is always on top of everything Destiny. So, of course, come over here, check us out. We'll let you know. And, yeah, David Wilson, appreciate you stopping by. Crow Resin, really appreciate it. Oh, Purple, thank you. Thank you. You've always been a fan of the show. So, thank you. Do appreciate that. Guys, I'm going to let Nads get to the raging party that's going on behind him. And all of you should take note from Nads here. Go on vacation, enjoy life, and have some fun out there. And what was this tagline I like? Get your game on.
Yes. And I'll be back next week for the next podcast. I'll be home.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween.